What's good, everybody? It's your boy Reftaco, and today we're back with another video on the Reftaco Eagles channel, and I'm here to talk about A.J. Brown because I kind of have tried to avoid it all off season. I don't like talking about A.J. Brown. I like talking about other stuff to do with the Eagles, but there's not really other stuff to do with the Eagles right now. I also need to start posting again on this channel. So we're talking about the A.J. Brown rumors that just came out, and how, first off, I think they are lies a little bit. I think parts of it are true. But also just my thoughts on if we trade A.J. Brown, how we should go about it. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Let's start off with the obvious. This is just kind of not a true rumor. The part that Adam Schefter said, A.J. Brown is likely to go to the Patriots after June 1st. All that the original report said, the one that the John Clark states, and the one that I personally believe more because it's John Clark, NBC, Philly connection. I feel like he'd have more information, even though Schefter is this huge NFL guy, is, hey, the Eagles are still going to listen to offers for A.J. Brown, which is obvious. Of course we are. If you've got the Rams offering you 2 first-round picks, and you got the Patriots offering you 2 first-round picks, yeah, you're going to let one of them give you 3 first-round picks, and then you're going to trade A.J. Brown. If you trade A.J. Brown for 3 first-round picks, of course I'm not going to be upset. You save money. You get 3 first-round picks, and they're in the future. I don't think this 26 draft, especially a later first than 26 draft, is that great. I think there's like 20 or so really top-tier prospects. And so, yeah, I don't really think that a trade for a top pick in this year's draft would be great, as well as, the Patriots are at 31. The Rams are at 13. That's better, but really, I guess you'd have to trade and then trade again to really get one of these top players, but I don't think that they're going to do that. So, yeah, I think that, of course, you're going to listen to offers, okay? The fact that just means that he's going to the Patriots is stupid. That's just a ploy to, say, hey, this is going to happen, and it's a ploy to get clickbait. Because guess what? Schefter just got himself booked on 2 podcasts and WIP because of what he just said. Bums over there at WIP. Been campaigning for this. They live for days like today when they see that A.J. Brown is getting traded. But, yeah, I do think that it's a hard situation because of how A.J.'s handled it, how the Eagles have handled it, and just how everybody has been pushing the narrative, hey, A.J.'s going to get traded, A.J.'s going to get traded, where if you answer genuinely, yeah, you're going to listen to everything. Yeah, we got the Chargers offering us stuff. You got the Rams offering us stuff. You got the Patriots offering us stuff, of course. Of course they're going to listen to trades, okay? Nothing about this report is off to me, except for that it just then turns into, yeah, he's going to the Patriots post-June 1st. But I would like to talk about something to do with that. Here's the truth. Diana Rossini was pushing all this A.J. Brown news, and what happened? She was hanging out with Mike Vrabel. Do you not think there was one little connection there? Hey, A.J. Brown is going to the Patriots. Hey, we want A.J. Brown. Hey, you here, who I know pretty well, let's get you to talk about A.J. Brown. Wouldn't that make a ton of sense? Wouldn't that make a ton of sense? And then he's at the combine, and he's talking about, oh, A.J. Brown, I can't talk about him as a player, but he's a great dude. He'd be, great in a locker room. He'd be a culture. It's clear who you're talking about. It's clear that you want him because of that. And the other connections make it obvious. When the draft day trade happened, Mike Vrabel was very upset about that. It's so obvious that Mike Vrabel wants A.J. Brown. It's so obvious that Mike Vrabel is tampering to get A.J. Brown. And there's no way that the Eagles should not be able to profit off this, or at least the Patriots should get punished for this. But I think that the Eagles should profit off this because of how much we've had to divert our attention to A.J. Brown because of this. All of this has been sparked by the Patriots. They get guys, Julian Edelman. How did he pull A.J. Brown on his podcast? And what are they talking about? They're not talking about cool stuff. There's cool stuff to talk about on a podcast. Oh, what's your What's your welcome to the NFL moment? What's the story like playing with, I don't know who was important back in, like, Ryan Tannehill. What was it like playing with Ryan Tannehill? No. How you think you'd be in New England? How you like the city Boston? Oh. How you like the city Boston? We don't care. You care because you're trying to get info out of him. It's tampering. And everybody that's a part of this tampering scheme should be punished, including the podcast. Get him out of here. But the Patriots should be punished, and I think that the Eagles should deserve a little something for that. Especially if this trade actually goes down, because you can tell that they have been trying to recruit AJ and push the narrative that he's getting traded, because they push that narrative, the price goes way down for him if you know that he's going to get traded. Another thing is, like, if he doesn't get traded, how do we go along with it? Because there is some complexities at the receiver position. I think that, like, Dontavian Wicks can be a wide receiver 3. I think that Elijah Moore, Marquise Brown, even Darius Cooper, because of what he can do blocking and a little bit in the pass game, all have their own roles in this offense. Even if Wicks is like the true 3, you can sprinkle all 3 of those guys in there. If you draft a receiver in the first round, it's just so obvious that you're trading AJ that you just can't do it. If you draft a Jordan Tyson, if you draft a Denzel Boston, the price for AJ Brown is going to go way down, because you know that AJ Brown's going to get traded. They did not pay Dontavian Wicks $12.5 million to be a wide receiver 4. That's just obvious against 3 really good wide receivers. So I do think that there's a good scenario, likely scenario, that all those guys are gone by 20 or so. So I think you'd have to trade up to get one of them, but I would not pick a receiver. If I would pick a receiver, I'd do it in the 3rd or 4th. And of course, the dog is barking, but I would do it later. I wouldn't want to, show so clearly, hey, this is our future receiver, and this is obviously the piece that's going to leave, especially if you get a guy like Jordan Tyson that kind of has the frame and has the ability to play somewhat like A.J. Brown. So, yeah, if my dog keeps on barking, I'm going to end this video, which is what I was going to do anyways. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Which will be soon. I think I'll have a video in right before the draft, and then a live reaction for the draft, some post-draft stuffs. Not a live reaction like a live stream, obviously, just like me reacting to the pick. Anyways, peace.